It takes me to one little question. Being performing with different artists.
Yeah.
I've seen you with Kayaman.
Yeah, man.
Rasta who has been also versatile a little bit.
Yeah,
He's
man.
been in different, studios in Uganda,
Yeah,
different
man.
camps.
Yeah, man.
He was also part of Firebase. I remember some time back.
Mm,
But then, how did you come to fuse with him? Where did you meet
Kayaman.
Kayaman? Where did you meet him?
Kayaman, I just one day I was in a city I call it Pancake City.
Oh, true that, yeah.
The locals they call it Kabalagala.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I call it Pancake City because it's a beautiful city. It's
I
a
get
beautiful
it, yeah.
place. It's a beautiful suburb in Kampala for those who do not know. Yeah, and I had up the studio and I just walked in. I didn't know it was Kayaman at that time. It was a couple of guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just walk in and I just say, yo, me want to go on the microphone.
True that, yeah. Wow.
So, I think Kayaman saw an element in me that he has himself, because Kayaman is wild, and I'm also a wild man, So he
it was
just
like,
told me,
that's the guy.
he just told me straight up, go on the microphone, I want to see what you can do. So the producer puts a bit, I go on the microphone, and bang. And we work on a couple of projects. He's actually in that song, the collaboration I told you with Bobby Wine.
We kind of see,
And then he came back to Denmark. And then me and a cousin of mine, we purchased his studio that he left in Uganda. That's the connection I have with, because Kayaman had a full studio. Most people think Kayaman is just a wild man, but Kayaman actually had a full studio, which we purchased when he came to Denmark.
So when he came here, so he left everything behind.
Yeah, because he couldn't manage it. He was in here with his
And
children.
you're still on ground by then?
Over there.
Were you still on ground?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were communicating, but also when I left Uganda, we sold the studio to somebody else because you really can't manage the studio over there and manage family life over here. So when you move here, it's a new chapter.
True that, yeah.
It's a new chapter. That's why it's taking some time to come here to be able to talk in front of the people.
Right.
But right now I'm here and you're gonna see my face more often, I can tell you this.
It's amazing, it's one man who's so busy right now. He's a family man, he's joining the system, but also he's so much pushing his music. It's very hard to get, but the fact that he managed to squeeze some time for us, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And are you a dancehall? Are you a reggae? What kind of music are you so much into?
I personally say I'm into reggae.
So
I love reggae.
Oh, okay.
I love reggae from a
But
long
I've done.
time.
I had you.
But I do
hip hop.
I do dancehall, I do hip hop, and I can do reggae. But my love is reggae. You know this man they call Phile Lutaya.
Respect, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest
Real
in peace,
icon. Real icon. Today is me, tomorrow is you.
True that, yeah.
So yeah, from long time the reggae catch me. From that man, from when I was a little child, because my father used to play the music, my father and mother. And then from Phile Lutaya came Bob Marley, and then all them things. And then we had an era of dance.
What's your take on Sematimba?
He's great. I was coming to that. You cut me
Oh,
short.
I get it.
He's a great man. He's great. He was based in Sweden.
Yeah. Because we talk about Phile, you can't.
No,
forget.
you can't. But you start from the elders.
Respect, yeah.
And then you come until you come to us, the juvenile delinquents.
True man, yeah.
Trouble. We're trouble.
Yeah.
You start with the
get it.
elders, we give respect.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, but Sematimba, me know this man, he has very good music and the production quality, was standard. And right now, he's back in Uganda. He's a producer right now.
Okay.
He's still doing great things. Most people think he's being quiet and there's with a lot of stuff.
A lot of magic is going on.
Yeah, but he's doing great stuff, man. He's doing great stuff, and he's still a great person concerning the Ugandan music industry internationally and locally.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
Well, for dead reports, normally we love people doing magic and who are doing impact into the society we're in. And the man we're talking about is BLAKKAH. He's done wonders. But before we end this show right now, who's your designer? Because I've been seeing a shoe, I'm like, this brother. I thought I had a shoe.
Yeah, man.
But when I saw your shoe, I was like, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, man. I really don't take those things into consideration.
I raise your shoe, see, what I mean?
But this are Jordans. We keep it military.
Oh yeah.
We keep it full military and. Same way, red people power. You can't forget the order. It's not the new world order.
Oh, new world order.
It's not the new world order. It's people power. Power for the people.
Respect,
This man here, we have to give thanks for him bringing me here, and I'm able to talk about my #1 favorite president. But yo, it was it's alright. It's alright to take off because it's getting too hot. You know?
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow. So a little amazing.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We're there, you know.
I get it now.
Same way, you know, represent people power, you know.
Well, I see the tattoo behind, and it's very hard, you know. The cameras cannot show. But,
yeah.
What was the intention of the tattoo?
The tattoo, if
I'm
you
seeing
look
a
at
bird behind.
It's
is that an?
You turn around.
You just turn around, you know, for closer shot.
It's a beetle.
It's a beetle.
It's a beetle from Egyptian mythology, you know.
Oh, okay.
And it represents the reincarnation of life.
A reincarnation of life.
The reincarnation, you know, like when you die and come back, you know. Because I know for one thing for sure.
Yeah.
We are an energy and we can never get destroyed.
Natural, yeah.
You know, so even though when you die, the energy keeps on, you just move to a higher level if you've been a righteous person, and you go to a lower level if you have been in a negative energy state your whole life. If you've been a bad person, you go to the negative parts of the universe with your energy, and maybe you end up somewhere in a place that is just full of chaos and things, and that's what they call hell. But to me, it's just chaos.
We shall cut that short, but I just want to ask one little question. When did you become a Rasta? When did you decide to become a Rasta?
Well, when I was about six years old.
Does Rastahood mean anything connected to hair, or it's a spirit?
No, man. No, this hair has nothing to do with Rastafari. You know, it's in the soul. You know, it's in the soul, and how you treat the your universal perception. Because we are connected to everything. You know, that's Rastafari. It lets you know you're connected to the whole universe. Not
What's
just
the concept between a Rastafari with a meat element?
Meat,
yeah.
No, they don't believe in blood, you know, in shedding blood to eat. You know, there's plants, and in natural life, mankind. When you look at the teeth.
Oh yeah.
Our teeth is only herbivore. We're meant to eat plants, you know.
Oh, true, yeah.
Meat is a new concept. It's a concept because man had to survive, but we are designed to eat plants. And if you find people who have a plant-based diet, they have a much healthier life. You don't find these things like cancer.
We shouldn't talk too much about this element of Rasta. I think we shall be getting him next time, and I think we shall be talking more about more of the Rasta life and how do they call themselves, the Rastas. What do they eat? Where does the Rastafarian, you know, element come from? Why are Jamaicans so respected whenever it comes to the Rastafarian, something like that? Is Africa so much connected to Rastafarian spirit or what? So John Remy, aka Smoggy, I want to sign up by saying thank you for watching and respect my brother, and nice meeting you.
BLAKKAH, #1, Bobby Wine, president of the people. Let me tell you this, Hey. Me and my friend them where you lock down the streets, yeah. Me and my friend them where you lock down the place, yeah. Me and my friend them where you mash up the place. Anywhere where we go, Rodrigo them no. The girl them a wine to the beat. The whole of them a wine to the beat. Them a move to the treble and the bass, and yeah, we not trust no devil in the place. Yeah, we are the maddest in the place, and the girl them a wine them little ways, yeah. Me a tell you where the maddest and no pussy ball coulda ever confess. Me are the maddest. Them up in us say we a mash down the place with a big sound. We a tell you all of them we not play around, and a boy can come fucking go around. Yo, we got the big sound, and we tell you it's a big sound. Me and my friend is a big sound, and the whole of them are so we not shock when we coming out the place.
Copenhagen, it's Copenhagen killer.